How to survive 24 hours before the ocean swallows the entire world. Hour 1. The government sends one final alert. In 24 hours, the ocean will rise high enough to erase every city on Earth. People run to supermarkets. I run the opposite way because the first thing I need is not food, it's height. I find an old concrete office building on higher ground, climb to the rooftop and check everything fast. Flat roof, strong pillars, usable stairs, enough height. It is ugly, empty, and solid, so I choose it. Hour 3. I don't grab random supplies. I divide the rooftop into 3 zones. One dry corner for food and water, one corner for tools, and one open space for the raft. Every item I bring up must answer one question. Can it help me float, signal, cut, drink, or stay warm? If not, I leave it behind. Hour 6. I start building the raft carefully from the beginning. First, I lay wooden doors and flat boards side by side to create a wide base. Then, I tie plastic containers, foam boxes, and empty bottles underneath the edges. The heavier supplies go in the center, not on the sides, so the raft stays balanced. I tighten every knot, wrap the weak points with duct tape, then push the raft onto the rising water in the stairwell. Wow, it shakes for a second, then floats perfectly. My ugly little raft works. Hour 10. The streets below are already rivers. Water goes into separate bottles. Food goes into separate bags. Dry clothes are wrapped in plastic because if one bag is lost, I don't lose everything. Hour 14. Now I prepare for the moment the water reaches the roof. I tie the raft to a concrete pillar, but leave the rope long enough for it to rise with the flood. Then I tie a second rope around my waist, loose enough to move. Hour 18. The ocean reaches the 10th floor. The city is silent now. I check everything one last time. Knife on my belt, flashlight on my wrist, food tied to the raft, water tied separately, rope checked twice. Then I sit down and wait. Hour 22. People scream from nearby rooftops. Some hold phones, some hold luggage, some just stare at the water. Hour 24. The final wave arrives. It doesn't crash. It rises, slowly, silently, like the whole planet is being deleted.